I think the fact that we can offer mental health therapy for no cost is extremely important.
I genuinely thought that this was just squash. And I was like new to squash, so I didn't know like that this came all in one package. And I'm very glad that everything did like come out the way that it did. But I didn't hear like much about social work. It just was like squash. And then when I like really started to get interested, then I met Kylie and so many nice people. And then I really got to like learn about the social life and the social work.
We always do an intake with the student as well as the caregiver. So that's an interview that just gives us some background about one, the child's mood, but also how they're doing socially, in school, how they're doing at home.
A one-on-one intake, it was definitely Kylie for sure. Because I feel like I always like, she just came out of nowhere and I just bonded with her. And as long as you have one trusted adult, I feel like that's all you need. Because it's like, she gave me open, like a space, open mind. She always let me talk and just feel free within my words and my speech.
We collaboratively decide that they could benefit from ongoing support. We would identify like, what are we hoping to accomplish here? Is it to just kind of have a consistent source of like mental health support? Is there a specific challenge that they're looking to work towards?
At first, I feel pent up for sure, because the way I cope with feeling a lot, I build it up, I let it build up, and that's not very healthy. After I'm done, whether I felt was positive or negative, I feel like it was still meant for me to feel, so I could just regulate my emotions again, and then just start building up that energy that you lost, you know?
It takes time to, grow rapport with the child and grow that relationship so that they feel safe and comfortable and they know that, they can trust you. And we really start to like dive into their past history and things that they want to work on.
In a given school year, social work department as a whole will provide counseling to around 40 to 50 students.
We also do group therapy. So right now we have a boys group and girls group. So in girls group, we're able to just really give the girls some privacy to talk about female related issues, to talk about things that they want to talk about, whether it be confidence or self-esteem.
When it was time for it to be girls group, it's just basically us coming together and talking about how we felt. Like I felt like at first it used to just be like a dump sesh and we just talk about how we feel just around the day. But I feel like the more we got into it, we like started to understand each other like from different point of views and just understand how we truly are within ourselves and then what we got going on in life, and that's just how like we revolve around each other. So it's like it makes more sense of why you moved that certain way that day, because you have so much going on in your life.
As a department, we try to make these workshops like as fun as possible. These are skills that are life skills and they're not necessarily academic skills. Being able to communicate clearly to my friend who upset me, those kind of interpersonal skills are very pivotal for them at that stage of their lives. The athletic environment is very competitive. Having access to mental health as part of their athletic development is also extremely valuable, especially that they're going into squash, which is a sport where many of them will look different than other people, and they'll be dealing with a lot of challenges outside of just like the competition itself.
I think it's very valuable that StreetSquash does have this social department, because you don't get it anywhere else. Here specifically, it gave me more of a reason to speak out and just speak louder. And it kind of makes me want to be like something in that like career when I grow up, anything to help anyone out or like just to speak your mind. I feel like that's important.
It's been really rewarding to see them, start to integrate words of mental health in their daily conversations with their friends or with me, and just kind of breaking that stigma down of mental health and helping normalize it for them, and knowing that it's okay to reach out for support, and it's actually a sign of strength to reach out for support. being able to see that and being able to see how open they are to reaching out for support is just, it's been awesome.